Adjusting plot lines. Have you ever had to do it? I mean, personally, when I create a plot line or a time frame that I'm trying to kind of stick relatively close to, that is something I want to be aware of. Now, with that said, I'm also a writer who I consider myself a planter. I'm not necessarily a full-on plotter, and I definitely have enough structure where I can't be qualified as someone who writes on the seat of the pants. As a pantser, I'm kind of in the middle. I plant the seed and kind of help nurture it and watch it grow. Now, I've already, even though I am 3 chapters into my book, I already had one of these decisions where I either stick to what I've originally plotted out or choose to kind of let the story take a little bit of a life of its own and veer me off in a different direction. Now, the scene that I'm about to set up is something that I wanted to write, but I was thinking I was going to hold it off for an emotional reveal a little bit later on in the story, but it just so happened after writing certain conversations and these little more intimate scenes with some of these other characters, I realized this was a perfect time to allow my character to have this retrospective moment and kind of emotionally kind of consider her life and her childhood and have this feeling of wanting to go home, because she, in the story, left her childhood home at the age of 14, and never looked back. So it's been about 10 years since that's happened, and I really kind of want her to go home now. So we're gonna see where this journey goes. My character's leading me back to Arcadia and her childhood home a little earlier than I expected, but I'm kind of curious to see where the story goes next.